guys, and welcome back to another review by Orange Hedgehog 2012. Today I'm going to be doing a Plush review on this really cool, quite cute actually, Great Eastern Entertainment, that's the GE, Cuddle pillow, Sonic the Hedgehog, classico, Cuddle pillow plush. Bit of a mouthful there. Yeah, this is quite interesting actually because I've been after one for a while, but unfortunately the prices on eBay have been quite high. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is the plush in question. And just to give you a quick rundown on this plush, it's as described a cuddle pillow from Great Eastern Entertainment, also known as GE. They've released quite a lot of merchandise from the Sonic universe, and this is quite an interesting item in particular. I do quite like it actually. I think it's rather cute, and yeah, I'll go into more detail about obviously fabric that is made from, height wise and stuff. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite a large plush. He measures between sort of 20 to 21 inches tall, which is just under 2 foot tall. The fabric that he's made from is a combination of really sort of soft plush slash sort of, I think it's like minky sort of fabric. It's really soft to the touch. And also synthetic nylon, especially for his gloves, his shoes and his socks, and also for the white sections that you see obviously for his eyes and stuff. So yeah, let's bring him a bit closer. What I'll do first, I'll show you the tag that he originally came with. This is the tag itself. I'll try and lay it down so you can get a bit of look of the tag. It's done in a very sort of classic retro style. As you can see, Sonic with his black eyes, and as you can see down there, it's a cuddle pillow. Very classic Sonic the Hedgehog logo with almost like a blue, sort of almost sky blue sort of background, almost like him sort of bursting through the sort of like almost like sun that's sort of like bursting through the clouds there. And on the right you've got a strip of the very classic checkered border there. As you can see from the reflection there, it's made from a really nice sort of sturdy laminated, almost like cardboard. And if I try and lay it down again, very I don't think it wants to. I don't think it likes this side. There we go. And as you can see at the top, it's manufactured by Great Eastern Entertainment. All the info there, obviously their address, their website, that's geanimation.com if you want to check that out. You've got the very classic Sonic the Hedgehog logo, copyright Sega, and all the sort of warning, choking hazards and all that jazz. Then you've got the barcode, and obviously made in China. So that originally came attached to his touch tag down there. And I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. Actually, I suppose I could show you now. This might be a bit difficult. I have to, there we go. Get him on his side. And basically it's the same as what you get on the actual tag itself. At the back now this is what I found interesting. This says it's dry clean only, even though the contents is polyester and all that jazz. Nothing really interesting about the touch tag. Yeah, I don't know if they've actually said dry clean only, because obviously I'll go into more detail. His nose especially, it's almost like really hard sort of cardboard material they've used. So I don't know if that's why, but if we bring him forward a bit, what I might do, actually put him on his side. It's probably easier for him to get a better view basically. Oh, actually, I suppose I could sit him on his back so you can get a better look. Probably best if I bring myself forward a bit more. Now, what I'm going to do is start from the top and work my way down. Now, starting off with his eyes, if I bring him forward a bit more, lean him forward a bit, the actual white sections all around here is made from like a nylon material. If you can probably just about hear that. It's quite durable. It's not my most favourite of fabric. It's I think it's like a man-made sort of material, but it does seem quite durable. Yeah, sort of material. His eyes are made from like a iron sort of on vinyl transfer, as you can see in the reflection, and if the camera will focus you can see. You can see especially on my one, I think around here and down here somewhere, you need to get in the right light, but where the actual vinyl print has gone onto the material, it has, some bits have come off. I don't know if you'll be able to make out as well the actual sort of outline to the transfer. And same again for the other side. Really cool. His ears, they're not stuffed, but they're really cool actually. The in sections is made from like a synthetic material. Let's see if that will focus. There we go. And basically the same for the other side. He's got some really nice sort of stitching detail above his eyes to give sort of the impression that he has like a brow, and it's quite nice as well because it's quite nice thickly applied as well, which is quite cool. As you can see, really nice. Moving down to his muzzle area, really nice design. I must admit, gee, you've done a really good job on this this guy here. Yeah, his nose is quite interesting. It's not like the normal sort of nose design that you find on the other plushes that they've made. It's very flat, which I assume they've done that purposely because, you know, his main purpose is to be like a cuddle pillow. So yeah, that was part of his design, but it's really quite cool. Same again, it's made from like a synthetic material, and it's made, I think it might be made from plastic actually, because it feels very hard. So yeah, I think it's sort of like a circular plastic sort of disc that they've obviously covered in sort of black synthetic material. Same again for his muzzle area. You've got a very sort of pale skin tone colour for his muzzle area. Really nice design there. It might come up a bit really sort of pale on camera, but to look at him it's a lot more sort of darker, a little bit more darker. You've got a really interesting vinyl sort of almost matte transfer print they've actually done for his mouth, which is okay. It's not, you know, the greatest, but hopefully over time that might crack. So yeah, I'm not quite sure about that, but it's an okay design. It's not like shiny like the eyes. It's sort of, as I mentioned before, like a matte, unshiny sort of like design and whatnot. And moving down to his stomach, might be best if I move back a bit, straighten him out a bit. The actual design and proportions to this plush is actually quite nice. I'll show you in a moment actually what his quills and what they've done to the design at the back. But you've got a really nice sort of very plumped up stomach. It's not really sort of as chunky as some of his old sort of retro plush designs, but it's really cool nonetheless. And what I love actually about this this plush is his arms. They're quite long and they're very floppy, and quite rightly so. They've done that on purpose. It's really cool actually. I do like it, that design in particular. It's quite nice because the arms aren't too short, but they're not sort of, I think they're probably just about right. They're not too long, I think. Maybe quite long, but the actual stuffing as well for the whole body of him has been stuffed really well. So I take my hats off to GE. Now as for his glove design, same again, it's made from like a white sort of nylon material. Don't know if you can hear that or heard that, but yeah, it's really nice design. He's got 5 fingers, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, yeah, he has got 5 fingers including his thumb, and they've also included this white thready material to give the impression that he does have obviously individual fingers. And you can see the seam line where obviously has been made and stitched up. The actual his wrists, you can actually see, you can get your fingers down there. You can see obviously the material they've used, and it's basically the same for the side as well. As you can see the actual material, and it's done very nicely. It's stuffed very well actually. Really nice and sturdy. Really cool. Do recommend this plush. Some prices on eBay are quite expensive, especially with shipping, so be warned about that. I bought mine from somebody called Tanner on Facebook. They have a shop by the name of Dream Merch. I will put a link in the description about that. It's a new website that's just started up. I'll give you a link in the description. Well, I think actually you can find it on my front page under the Facebook group, the Merchtacular Sonic sort of collectors group that I own. You can find on there, obviously, hopefully I'll give a link to obviously where you can buy this plush. But I think in total I paid around about £30, and that was including shipping and whatnot. Now, try my best actually if I go on his side. His really nice legs. The actual blue sort of fabric. It's I think it's very similar to minky, as they call it. It's very sort of almost like velvety, sort of soft. Really nice. Really cool. His little tail there, which I'll show you in a moment. And as for the shoe design, it's really cool. They've actually stayed very true to his original sort of retro design with the very sort of pointing red shoes. But what they've actually done as well, because this gives the impression that obviously these straps have been stitched to the actual shoe, they haven't. As you can see, you can get your fingers under there. So, really difficult. The camera doesn't want to seem to focus today. But it's really cool. This has actually been stuck down. You can't move this. But it's really nice. Done some really cool, very nice sort of stitch work. This part here, though, is quite flimsy. It's just as like a single piece of like yellow felt. Obviously cut to shape. And see, I don't think actually is. Where's it glued? No, it isn't. I thought it was glued, but it's not. It's just literally been obviously put into the actual shoe strap. But it's almost like actually I'll take that back. It's not actually felt. It's like a yellow sort of synthetic material, but the actual backing does look almost like felt. But that's something to look out for, because I can see this breaking off over time. And the soles of the shoes are made from like a really dark red sort of synthetic material. It's really nice actually. It's quite a nice touch actually what they've what GE have done there. And basically the same for his right side. Really nice design. I do like that. And if I flip him over, now this is what they've done, and what they have done deliberately, because obviously if he's going to be used as a snuggle pillow, obviously his quills would get in the way, so they've done it sort of so his quills are at the side. At the back you've got this huge area of really nice soft, almost like minky sort of material. It's really nice because you get the contrast of the dark and the lighter blue. And hopefully you can see that. If not, it's yeah, something to get. It's really cool, really nice to like display piece to lay on your bed and whatnot. And as you can see, you've got his quite large butt area and his nice tail, and it's actually quite nice because it does go off. It curves round rather than just being like a triangle as such. They've actually made it, the design, so it does go off. Let's see if that'll focus. As you can see. And this is the back of him, the back of his legs. And he has a big butt. I do actually quite like the retro Sonic in his chunky ears. I do actually, I'm a retro gal, so yeah. Sonic was my sort of era back in the 90s. And to give you, hopefully if I can give you a side profile of this guy. And yeah, in terms of marks out of 10, I would probably give this plush a good question actually. I reckon between an 8 to a 9.5 out of 10. Prices for these range from about 30 to 35 to up to $40 in some cases. Do be warned though, because obviously if you are a collector outside of the US, be prepared, because obviously with some of these listings you do have the global shipping program, so you will have to pay customs charges if you're especially from the UK, which is what I've had to do quite a lot lately, which is a pain in the arse, but you know, what can you do, that's just the UK. So yeah guys, I think that's pretty much it there for my very retro style Great Eastern Entertainment, that's GE, classic Sonic the Hedgehog Cuddle pillow. That's the 20 to 21 inch plush. Do definitely recommend him. Grab him while you can. He's a great plush and a very quirky one at that. So yeah guys, I think that's it there for my review there. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. But as always, please feel free to comment, rate or subscribe to my channel. This has been my review for Orange Hedgehog 2012. Keep your eyes peeled because I'll have more reviews coming in the next few weeks. So thanks for watching guys, take care of yourselves and ciao for later. Bye!